Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is your 38th favorite dad in the family community, Papa West, Jacob West, and I am here with this lovely gentleman, Kevin, the Poss Man, the philosopher, whatever you want to call him, Poss. Kevin, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, and thank you for having me on the desk today. Looking forward to this awesome matchup, which I kind of spoiled by leaving the banner down below. But yeah, definitely looking forward to some awesome tag team competition in TMG teams.
Well, yes, we do have the banner down below. Someone might cut that out, and so y'all are like, what are y'all talking about? But if you can see it, we have a TMG teams match today versus it's two very interesting teams. One is one of the fan league's favorite teams out there. Insert name here. Tony Heel, Jacoby Bancroft coming back together from their split. Yes, I know y'all play together in another league. I don't care. I want to be that person to bring y'all back together. It's coming back together. And then we have a newer team, a team that has played in another league, but has yet to travel across the multiverse of fan leagues. We have the BS Bros. That is Steven and Bruce Boyd. We've seen them in Jack of All Trivia play a little bit. We saw both of them play in their King of the Mountain Scream match. So excited to see them actually come out and play in TMG to see how they go. Kevin, any thoughts?
Like you said, BS Bros, they've been seen over in Jote. They're starting to make waves. No pun intended with the shark. But INH is a fan league staple, and they've been making waves for a long time, and they're hard to pick against. Jacoby knows his stuff. And Tony's there to fill in, those little niche gaps that a lot of people do not know. So we just have to see what happens.
Yes, we shall see, and see we shall. So, Kevin, I don't know about you, but let's just get them in here. So, introducing first, we have Tony. Hashtag FPP. That's a lot of P's in one hashtag. Smash Mouth Healed. Yeah. We do the plugs at the end, but thank you. And then not Tony, Jacoby Bancroft. Jacoby, Tony, how are y'all doing?
Great. Excited. Yep. Happy to be playing. It's been too long, Tony. Yeah, my former partner, but we are back and we are going to kick butt together. We're going to show the force of INH by answering some questions correctly and maybe others close to correctly. But that's the goal. We're excited to be here. We're excited to play these awesome guys. Yeah. How you feeling, partner?
I'm doing good. I kind of forgot this match was happening, so I've been doing wallpapering all day. So I'm kind of scared to stand up from this chair because I might be stuck to it now. I'm not very good with pace.
Well, I mean, hey, the little kids you teach, they're not at pace yet, so you have an excuse.
I do have to say your hat and my earphone combo does look like an awesome elf headset. I don't know. It looks like it's made to be like an elf headset.
It's Christmas.
I know, yeah.
Tony the Elf Healed. Pass that around.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Tony is now the elf. So with that, I'm going to kick y'all out and bring in our second team, and that would be the BS Bros. Steven, I don't have a nickname, and Bruce the Shark Boyd. Bruce, Steven, how are y'all doing today?
Steve, you want to take it away, man?
No, you go ahead, B. I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. Our last match in Jote didn't really turn out the way we wanted it to in the team's tournament, but here for redemption, even though we're up against a monster.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, sometimes the formidable opponents can bring out the best in you.
Uh-oh.
I'm ready for a challenge.
Yes, and just words of encouragement. If Tony ever threatens you, just remember he is now the elf. The least threatening name of all time.
And Bruce, you could just tell Tony that you are Cody Newberry, and that will scare him into submission.
Yes. All right. So with that, let's get insert name here in. Let's move people around.
It's nice being called formidable. It's weird.
Yeah. And hey, I just had to do one thing, and it worked. All right. So with that, let's get into it. The way TMG Teams works, it's going to be 3 rounds to a finish. Because we are only in the first round, I will only explain the first round. I'm going to ask all 4 of y'all 8 questions. You're going to think of an answer. You're going to write your answer on a whiteboard, piece of paper, etch a sketch, whatever you have. I don't care, as long as it's legible. As long as I can tell what you have written, it's good. Whenever I call on your name, you're going to flip whatever you have around so I can see what you have. You're going to verbally say what you have. If you are correct, you get a point. If you are incorrect, you get nothing. There are no steals because everyone's getting the same question. I don't even know how steals would work in that case. No penalty for missing a point other than I will personally judge you for the rest of your life. Throughout the match, we do give every team 4 repeats to use however they want, and then 1 challenge per team. Kevin, did I forget anything?
Nope, that sounds correct.
Sweet. So, I love how Tony changed his name. Not Tony and the Elfie. How are y'all doing? Are y'all ready for this?
I'm feeling very self-conscious about my ears at this moment in time.
Tony, your ears are beautiful.
Thank you.
And then Steven and Bruce, are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, I'm ready. And Tony, I love the Elf movie, so we're
Thank
gonna.
you. Someone fucking loves that. Everyone is like, oh, it fucking sucks. No, Will Ferrell is good in it. It's in the 3-year period that Will Ferrell is good.
Yes. It is my 3rd favorite holiday film, which you will see if you watch Your List Sucks holiday films, where I get roasted by the man who looks a lot like Bruce. Cody Newberry. Little shameless plug. So with that, let's get into this. Starting off with question number 1. Question number 1 comes in the category of Westerns. Who directed the films in the Man with No Name trilogy? The Man with No Name trilogy, a very good trilogy, although I do not know who it's about. Because I can't name him.
He has 3 different names in each movie. The trilogy is a lie.
4, 3,
He gets called Blondie.
2, 1. Pens down, boards up.
All right, Tony.
That would be Sergio Leone.
And Steven.
Do not have it.
Not Tony.
Sergio Leone.
And Bruce.
Hey, Steve, we're off to a great start. Didn't happen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, insert name here. Going with a 2-0 lead. The answer is Sergio Leone.
All right, so INH takes a 2-0 lead, but we're not anywhere close to done yet. Question 2 is in the category of the 1980s. In what 80s film will you hear the quote, "Chopper, sick balls"?
A very interesting quote.
Oh yeah.
I imagine if you heard the phrase "chopper sick balls," Kevin, what would be your first instinct?
In 5, 4, 3. I'll tell you in just a second. 2, 1. Pens down, boards up, and we will start this time with Bruce
Predator.
and Tony.
Kind of a bit of a different film than Predator. The Sandlot.
Oh,
Steven.
I don't have it.
And Jacoby.
I went Terminator. I don't think that's this one. Right?
The answer is Stand By Me. Stand By
It's
Me.
a clean sweep. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite clean sweeps. Yep, it is Stand By Me.
Funny enough, though, Terminator was what I was going to say that made me think of.
All
Get
right,
to the chopper.
yeah. Get to the chopper and sick balls. Would have made it a better movie.
Yes.
All right. Question number 3 comes in the category of new releases. In what U.S. state do the captives believe they are in during the events of The Hunt? A very controversial movie, but when I watched it, it was over-the-top action, which is always fun.
It's nice.
Can I get a point if I just name a US state?
You'll get a point in my book.
Thank you.
3,
Unfortunately, my book
2,
counts for nothing.
1, pins down, boards up.
Going with Jacoby
Let's go Texas.
and Steven.
I said Montana.
Tony
Vermont.
and Bruce.
We're all over the place. I said Utah.
And Tony, you do get a personal point in my book because
Hey.
Vermont is a U.S. state, and it's also one of like the not more well-known states. So good on you. But I believe Jacoby said Texas. You were the closest.
Oh.
It is in fact Arkansas,
That is
right
it.
next to Texas.
You just went the longest way around to say nobody got that right. All right, question 4 in Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. What year saw the release of the film Top Gun?
God dang it.
I love you. I think I love you. But what am I so afraid of? I just had to rewatch the film, or the Scream series, so that's what that reminded me of. And 5,
Top
4,
Gun and Scream.
3, 2, 1, pins down, boards up. We'll start with Steven
I said 86.
and Jacoby
I said 88.
and Bruce
I said 87.
and Tony.
I'm on the same board with Bruce. 87.
86. Steven hits it.
Oh,
Damn it.
BS Bros is on the board.
good job, Steve.
Tony and Bruce talked to a good friend of mine named Brooklyn, and we'll see about getting you a sandwich. He's really far behind, so it might be a couple years. But going on to question number 5, which comes in the category of action adventure. Who plays Igor Korshunov, leader of the terrorists in Air Force One?
Get off my plane.
Hey, no helping.
I
They might not
that.
have known what movie we were talking about, and then you just screwed. Dang
Yeah,
it.
I didn't know it was
Oh,
on a plane, so thank you.
Right. Totally helped out there. Sorry about that.
Struggling to pass me.
That's what's going to be the spoil of my family career. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pins down, boards up.
Tony
John Malkovich.
and Steven.
No.
Jacoby
Gary Oldman.
and Bruce.
Tommy Lee Jones.
And Jacoby is correct. It is Gary Oldman, one of the best actors with a funny last name that I like to butcher all the time.
Not Paul Newman, but Gary Oldman. Right. All right, but this time we'll talk about Tom Hanks in category 6. Tom Hanks. What type of injury does Forrest obtain during the Vietnam War in Forrest Gump?
He really enjoyed being injured, though, because he got to eat all the ice cream he wanted.
3, 2,
Spoilers.
1, 0. Yeah. Speaking of spoilers, right?
Hey, he lives. It's okay.
Wait, what? I'm halfway through it. Damn it!
Yeah, you just ruined it for the whole panel.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan. I've just got Lieutenant Dan walking around at the moment. It's fine.
Tony,
That's gonna happen. Okay.
Tony, go ahead.
I can't remember. Shot in the ass.
Bruce
He was shot in the buttocks.
and Jacoby
It's a family show, Tony. He's shot in the butt.
and Steven.
Shot in the buttocks.
Clean sweep. Shot in the buttocks.
I don't think we can accept Tony and Jacoby because it is in fact shot in the buttocks.
It is.
No, I'm kidding. We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. Even though he specifically says, "Oh no, I got shot in the buttocks." Just because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Yes. All right, moving on to question number 7, which is your penultimate question. Coming in the category of Star Trek. So the franchise that takes place in outer space, but is not in a galaxy far, far away a long time ago. It's future.
Galaxy Quest.
Yes. So Star Wars is the prequels. Star Trek is the sequels, and Galaxy Quest is the current. You heard it here first. It's all one connected universe. In what film will you see the crew taking on a non-biological living machine called V'ger?
Or Vigor. An answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up.
Jacoby.
Me?
Yes, you.
The Undiscovered Country?
Bruce.
I just said Next Generation.
Tony.
I went Generations.
And Steven.
All right. This is probably one of the only ones I watched, so I put Into Darkness.
All incorrect. It is the first one, Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Vigor.
It's V'ger because there's smudge
Voyager.
on the O of Voyager.
Oh.
Yes.
Clever.
It's not a great movie, but it's decent.
Right.
Yes.
It's a slow burn, guys.
Mhm.
All right. Your final category is one we know and love, and kind of stole from Full Metal. Thanks, Sandy. Is plot synopsis. We'll give you the plot synopsis for a film, and you give us the film. After losing a $20 bill and being unable to pay for his ride, a word processor finds himself in a surreal, awkward, and life-threatening situation as he spends the rest of the night trying to return to uptown New York City.
That sounds like a movie.
The look of disgust as they're thinking of what is this movie.
We'll give you a few extra seconds to think. We'll need an answer. Repeat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, boards up. And this time we'll start with Bruce.
I hate blank boards, but I said nothing. I couldn't think of it.
Fair. Tony.
Escape from New York.
Steven.
All right, man. I went with the cult classic, Due Date.
And not Tony.
Yeah, I hate blank boards too, but I literally could not name a movie. I was like, I have no idea.
It was After Hours. After Hours.
Oh, haven't seen it.
So
The Martin Scorsese kind of classic.
Okay.
Oh man.
So we finish up
So-
round 1 with a score of 5-3.
Don't get me.
Together we have 8, so shouldn't we get a bonus?
No.
I like the enthusiasm.
Good thought, but no. So with that, we move on to round number 2. And the way round number 2 works is simple. It is the wheel round. I have this beautiful wheel provided by wheeldecide.com. Wheeldecide.com, thank you for being an amazing website and being here for us. On the wheel, I have 8 categories, I think. I didn't count before, so I'm just going based off of memory. Each team is going to spin the wheel. If they do not like the first category the wheel lands on, they do get 1 respin. If they want to use it, they do not have to. Each category has 4 questions worth 2 points apiece. If you do not know the answer, you don't think you know the answer, you kind of know the answer, but you're not 100% sure, or you just like having options, I do have multiple choice available. If you go to multiple choice, though, it does drop from 2 points to 1 point. And if you get this incorrect, your opponents do have the chance to steal. So your categories on today's wheel, we have SNL adaptations, 1990s Adam Sandler, fantasy sci-fi, Keanu Reeves, classics, 2010s rom-coms, sports, Joel Schumacher, and then everyone's favorite opponent's choice and everyone's least favorite spinner's choice. So insert name here because you currently have a 2-point lead. Would you like to go first or defer to your opponents?
I'm happy everything on that wheel, so do you want to make them go first?
Yeah, let's defer and hope for the best.
Yeah. Go get opponents.
Yeah, so
Wise strategy there.
yes, Steven and Bruce, are you ready for your spin?
Yes.
Okay, good, because it doesn't matter because it's spinning anyway.
It doesn't matter what you say.
And it lands on
Oh, and it definitely
opponent's
pays off.
choice.
Oh, gosh.
It definitely pays off for insert name here. Do y'all want to hear the categories one more time, or do you know what you want to give your opponents?
I can see them.
Yeah,
right here.
So I'm just trying to think what they hit. So they hit 90.
They didn't hit Sergio Leone, and that's more old school stuff.
That'll be classics. So
And
I'm gonna hit them with classics.
I'd hit it with classics just because classics is also probably the only one on that one that I'm not just like super comfortable with. So it'd be better to get that off the board for us.
Yeah, and I should be able to clean up what they missed. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're giving them classics.
Well, B, we're gonna be all right.
Classics.
All right. So, BS Bros, your first question in the category of classics. In what musical will you hear the songs Feed the Birds and Sister Suffragette?
No idea, B.
You want to go to multiple choice?
Yes.
All right, let's do that.
Answer
All right,
multiple choice in 5.
Multiple
They're
choice,
asking
please.
for multiple.
Yeah, multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are A, The Sound of Music, B, Mary Poppins, C, Meet Me in St. Louis, or D, Gigi.
I was thinking maybe Mary Poppins, Steve, because Feed the Birds is a song. So, what do you think?
I have no idea. Maybe The Sound of Music.
Oh, of course you would do something different than me, right? So, what do you want to go with? I'll leave it on you.
No, you go with it. You
Answer
have,
in 5.
you do it. Do Mary Poppins, baby.
Mary Poppins, final answer.
Mary Poppins is correct for 1 point.
Good job, baby.
And again, y'all did a great job of doing it. I just have to say it so there's no controversy or anything like that. Please say final answer after you give your final answer. All right, going in to question number 2. Who plays the titular character in Nosferatu, A Symphony of Horror?
Multiple choice, B.
Sure.
Multiple choice, final.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Alexander Granick, B, Gustav van Wangenheim, C, John Gataut, or D, Max Schreck.
I think it's a D, B.
You think?
I'm not sure, though.
Will it cost us a repeat if we hear the options again?
You get 1 free repeat of the options, although I will hate you forever if you do it.
All right, Steve. So I don't want him to hate me forever.
Y'all will get over it.
Let's
Then
can we hear
then
one more
we'll
time?
need an answer. Do you,
Okay.
yeah.
So your options, one more time, are A. Alexander Granick, B. Gustav van Wangenheim, C. John Gatout, or D. Max Schreck.
I just wanted to hear him say Wangenheim again.
What do you think, B? You think A?
You just said D.
All
All right, it's A or D. I'm leaving it on you now.
right, we'll do A final.
A. Alexander Granick is incorrect. So insert name here. Your options again are A. Alexander Granick, B. Gustav van Wangenheim, C. John Gatout, or D. Max Schreck.
Tony, I know Max Schreck is like the villain in Batman Returns, so I don't know if he's after the guy who played Nosferatu, or they're just throwing him in
named
there.
after a horror villain, so it might be Nosferatu because that would make sense.
He's named after a horror villain?
Yeah, he's named after a horror actor, so
Okay.
I need an answer.
that's the only one that rings a bell. So yeah, we'll go D. Final answer.
D. Max Schreck is the villain in Batman Returns and is also the gentleman who plays Nosferatu.
Damn it.
That is correct for 1 point.
Should just went with it, B. My bad.
You're good.
'Cause I was thinking the
All
same
right.
thing. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, that's the Batman Returns villain. I don't think that's the answer.
Yeah, you're trying to trick us.
All right, your third question.
Horror.
Your third question in classics. What year saw the release of Frank Capra's "It Happened One Night"?
All right, Steve. Got any thoughts?
No.
So we should go multiple choice.
Yes.
Let's do that then. Multiple choice.
All right. All right, your multiple choice options are A, 1934, B, 1935, C, 1936, or D, 1937.
You're tall, B. It can be any one of those.
It's definitely one of those.
I was leaning towards 36, Steve, but I don't know why, because I wasn't alive
Okay.
then.
Need an answer in 5,
All right, let's go with it, B.
4.
1936,
Three.
final answer.
1936 is incorrect. Insert name here. Your options are A, 1934, B, 1935, C, 1936, or D, 1937.
I think it's 35.
You think it's 35? I have no idea.
I thought first thing came to mind was 51. So, but I think it
Well,
was. I think 5's in there somewhere. So
Okay, we'll trust your gut there. We'll go. Okay, we'll go 1935. Final answer.
Tony, there is no 5 in the answer. It is, in fact, 1934.
Oh, well, that's the other one I was.
It won the
thinking was
Oscars
37,
in
so we were
1935.
that's it.
That's
Fuck.
probably what you're
That's-
thinking.
That's what. Yeah.
Yes. All right, and question number 4. In The Stranger, what U.S. state does Mr. Wilson go to in search for Franz Kindler, an escaped Nazi war criminal?
Well, B, we're not good at classics. Unfortunately, we're not.
Because
these movies I'm just like, man. Multiple
In
choice.
5.
Multiple choice.
Is it multiple choice? Okay.
All
Your
right,
multiple
no problem.
choice options are A, Connecticut, B, Rhode Island, C, Massachusetts, or D, New Jersey.
What's your first thought, B?
My first thought was Massachusetts, but I don't know why.
Okay, that was my thought too. So let's just go with
Need
it.
an answer in
Massachusetts, final answer, please.
Massachusetts is incorrect. Insert name here. Your options for the 1 point steal: A, Connecticut, B, Rhode Island, C, Massachusetts, or D, New Jersey.
Probably would have said Massachusetts too.
Yeah. I was thinking New York. So
Where would you go to hunt a Nazi, Tony?
the worst place in the world, New Jersey.
New Jersey. It's got to be New Jersey.
Yeah.
Then.
New Jersey's full of Nazis.
In 5, 4,
New Jersey.
final
3.
answer.
Yeah, New Jersey. Final answer.
I can confirm it is the worst place in the world, but I cannot confirm that there are Nazis in there. Unfortunately, though, it is incorrect. The correct answer is Connecticut. So with that, we don't have much of a difference in score.
Dang, B, man, we suck.
Each team got 1 point. It is currently 6-4.
It's classic,
Yeah.
Steve.
Guys,
classic.
it's classic. So I was about
we
to
didn't know
say,
any of those either. Yeah.
Yes.
it's definitely okay. We've all been there.
I knew Mary Poppins.
You knew you did know Mary Poppins, and I did not know that, Tony. So I'm glad you're my teammate. Even though
All right, so insert name here. Are you ready for your spin?
let's do it.
Okay, good, because it already happened.
Sponsored by Best Buy, matching their colors to the wheel tonight. Oh, no,
no.
and they changed their mind as soon as I said it.
Yes. Good job, Kevin.
We don't
lost
want
sponsor
your,
money.
We don't want your sponsorship.
And it lands on 2010's rom-coms. Fun fact, this was your strength. But do you want to keep it or do you want to spin it again?
I mean, we got to keep it, but now I'm super afraid of these questions where I'm afraid we're going to go like 0 for 4, but we got to keep it.
Yeah, we should be able to go. At least get multiple on them, so...
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Keeping 2010's rom-coms. Kevin, do you got that or do you want me to get it?
I'd be more than happy to take it.
You got it. Sweet.
All right, guys. And Steven and Bruce, be ready for the steal if necessary. Tony and Jacoby, your first question in 2010's rom-coms. What famous rapper do the Fosters see at the restaurant in Date Night?
Oh, I haven't seen this movie in forever.
Is it Jay-Z?
I'm happy to go with that one because that one kind of rings a bell.
Yeah, I think it might be Jay-Z.
Answer
Okay.
multiple choices in
All right.
5,
You
4.
can say it.
Yeah, let's do it. Jay-Z, final answer.
That is incorrect. We'll go to the BS Bros for the 2-point steal. What famous rapper do the Fosters see at the restaurant in Date Night?
All right, Steve, do you remember this?
Do you?
No.
We got to throw a Jess out.
Well, let's think of rappers. What do you got?
That Eminem.
No, he wasn't in that.
Okay.
In 5.
Either was it B?
Eminem. Common final answer. Yeah.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Will I Am. Will I Am
God.
from the
I'm
Black
sorry,
Eyed Peas.
his name's William.
Right. Also known
he
as
has
William.
spaces there, so.
No, he doesn't. He has dots because he's stupid.
Fair. All right. Question 2 in 2010's rom-coms. Who directed Night and Day?
Oh, James Mangold.
Yeah. Yep.
James Mangold, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I quite like that film.
I like the trailer
It's
of
not a
that.
bad film. So.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great.
All right.
Cruise is cruise.
On to question 3, your penultimate question in 2010's rom-coms. For what crime is Nicole Hurley arrested for in 2010's The Bounty Hunter?
Gerard Butler. I think I need multiple choice.
Yeah, I think mobile as well.
Multiple choice?
Yes, please.
All right. Is it A, breaking and entering, B, driving with a suspended license, C, assaulting a police officer, or D, public intoxication?
The only one that I would think would require a bounty hunter would be assaulting a police officer.
That's what I was thinking. I think if I'm thinking of the scene correctly, it's kind of like a misunderstanding, and she has to go on the run. Maybe I would happy with that one.
Yeah.
Answer in 5.
So assaulting a police officer. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
I was about to say, if public intoxication means to get a bounty hunter, dear God, I need to run.
Well, the reason that he's bounty hunting her is because she skipped her bail.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
But that was a nice way to work through that. Question 4, your final question in round 2. What Pac-12 university is Stephanie attending in Why Him?
Why did you? It's a very American question. I don't know what the hell Pac-12 means.
I don't know either. I know this. I'm from America. I always forget. I know it's a fancy one. I think. You should probably go multiple.
Yeah, multiple.
Okay, multiple choice. Is it A, University of Southern California, B, University of California, Los Angeles, C, University of California, or D, Stanford?
So we're two of them the same.
One is USC and one is just University of California.
Oh, right.
I don't know why USC kind of sticks out to me. University of Southern California.
I think it was based in Cali, so that would explain how.
I think all 4 of those are in California.
All right. Let's
go USC.
Yeah, USC.
USC. Final answer. A.
That is incorrect. So we'll go to the BS Bros for a 1-point steal opportunity. Your multiple choice options are A, USC, University of Southern California, B, University of California, Los Angeles, C, University of California, or D, Stanford.
Hey, Steve, I was thinking Stanford for some reason. What were you thinking?
I was thinking Stanford as well.
All right, let's go Stanford. Final answer.
Stanford is correct for 1 point.
Sorry, Tony.
It's fine.
Kevin, I love how instead of going with the common names, you go for like what the acronyms actually mean.
I just realized there's like UCLA.
I did it for Tony just because he may not. I didn't want him to not know what it meant.
Okay.
I still don't know what it meant, even after you said them all.
So with that, as we move on to round number 3, insert name here currently has a lead of 9 to BS Bros 5. So they were able to extend their lead a little bit, currently sitting at a 4-point lead. So with that, we move on to the final round. The way round 3 works, each team will give me numbers 1 through 15. I had to make sure what the numbers went to. Each team will give me 3 numbers, 1 through 15. Each number corresponds to a category. You will get a 2-point question, a 3-point question, then a 5-point question. One teammate will do the 2-point on their own. The other teammates will do the 3-pointer on their own, and then you will confer on the 5-point question. So with that, insert name here, since you are currently in the lead, please give me 3 numbers.
You want to do lost numbers?
Yeah, 4, 8, 15. Thanks.
4, 8, 15, and BS Bros.
Go ahead, B. You pick them.
You may pick them all?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go 13, 2, and 7.
Did y'all pick your numbers already?
Did you not? Yeah.
Yeah, did you hear
Yeah, my headphones cut out.
13, 2, and 7. I got it.
Oh no, they chose classics, and more classics.
Redemption.
All right, so BS Bros.
All the classics.
You're currently down by 4, so you have to get some questions right. You don't have to get all of them, but you do have to get some. So we will start off with y'all. First number you gave me was number 13, which corresponds to the category of disaster movies. Steve, Bruce, which one of y'all would like to take on disaster movies?
What do you think, Steve? It's a 2-pointer, so you think you'll have a better chance at 3, or do you feel good about disaster movies?
I mean, that's up to you. I mean, I know you're good at disaster movies, so you should take it.
And it's a 2-pointer. I think I have more faith in you in the 3. I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right, so Bruce is taking it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bruce, your 2-point question in disaster movies. Who plays the Celt Milo in 2014's Pompeii?
Oh. You should have took it, Steve. Oh, man.
Just to mention, all teams have all 4 repeats left.
Yeah, can I get a repeat of that, please?
Yes, you can, using your first repeat. In the category of disaster movies, who plays the Celt Milo in 2014's Pompeii?
Will be an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Gerard Butler,
1.
final answer. It's not right.
Gerard Butler is incorrect. We were looking for Jon Snow himself, Kit Harington. So, Steven.
Job B.
Sorry.
Your 3-point question comes in the category of holiday films. In what location do the events of Unaccompanied Minors take place?
At an airport. Final answer.
An airport is correct for 3 points. And with that, they are currently down by 1 point. So we are still going to stick with them in their 5-point question, which number 7 comes in the category of Stephen King adaptations. In your 5-point question, you hit it, we move on to insert name here. You miss it, you lose the game. No pressure. In Stand By Me, Gordy tells the story of a kid who is constantly bullied, getting revenge on the whole town at a pie eating contest. What is the kid's nickname?
Oh. All right,
I
Steve.
thought he was trying to ask what flavor the pie was. I was like, I know this, but
you got any thoughts, Steve?
Need a repeat or a challenge in 5?
Repeat it, please.
Okay.
In Stephen King adaptations, in Stand By Me, Gordy tells the story of a kid who is constantly bullied, getting revenge on the whole town at a pie eating contest. What is the kid's nickname?
I'm thinking, like, for some reason, I don't know why Pudgy is in my head, but it is. But I don't know if that's right.
Repeat or an answer in
We got 2
5,
repeats.
4.
Repeat the question, please.
Yeah, we'll repeat it.
Okay, you have 1 more after this. As soon as I find it. In Stand By Me, Gordy tells the story of a kid who is constantly bullied, getting revenge on the whole town at a pie eating contest. What is the kid's nickname?
All right, B, let's just roll with it, man.
Yeah, because I got nothing else, man, and I don't know why that name's sticking in my head for some reason. You want to roll with it?
Yeah, I have no thoughts, man.
All right, we're going to go with Pudgy, final answer.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, insert name here. We were looking for Lardass.
I knew it had to be something like that.
Very close, but not quite there. The correct answer is Lardass. So we are going to move Bruce and Steven out and talk with our winners. Tony Jacoby, hard-fought game. You end up getting the 1-point win. That is a TKO also. How are you feeling after that?
I feel good. It's always tough. You kind of do hate winning that way in terms of when your opponent spins like opponent's choice and then you spin your strength. It's like it's always tough. So if you look at how close the match was with just that, with us spinning the strength and them spinning opponent's choice, it's incredibly close. Like that's crazy. So they did really well and they seem like really great guys. So we're lucky to squeak out the win there. Tony really kind of carried us in that 2010s round more so because I didn't. The only one I only knew like one of those. So thank you for my partner Tony there. And yeah, but it was fun. It was a blast.
Yeah.
Tony, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good. Ton of American questions. I'm gonna have to move over to there just so I can learn the fucking geography apparently. But yeah, it was fun. Those guys seem kind of fun. It's like always good to get a win. So yay.
Hey.
All right. And with that, we are on the road to a final right now. Kind of a tournament, not really a tournament. I just throw people in randomly how I feel they should do. Is there anyone in the world of the fan leagues, even if they're not in TMG teams, I can try to get them into TMG teams. Is there anyone there that you would like to take on?
Jurassic Sharks.
No.
Not in TMG teams yet, but I can do some sweet talking.
Yeah, I can talk to him.
I want to play.
I have my little voodoo doll, Little Sean. So Big
Wow.
Big Sean is easy to control.
Yeah. We like people. We'll play anybody.
Yeah, we'll play anybody.
Definitely play anybody that I throw in front of you. All right. Kevin, do you have any questions for our winners after that?
No, you played excellently. You played strategically well with what you had and did what you had to do. So excellent job tonight, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. This is a lot of fun.
Thank you for competing.
Yep.
Because I love seeing your beautiful faces.
Aw.
As I kick y'all out. Because Kevin, their faces aren't that beautiful. No, I'm kidding. They are. Oh, they can hear me. No, I'm kidding. Tony knows I love him. So with that, our unfortunate losers, Steven, Bruce, the BS Bros, you got really close, 1 point away. And again, with that TKO, it doesn't show how close it was because we don't actually put the scores on there. Literally 1 point away. Any question would have changed that outcome. But how are you feeling after that?
I mean, I'm feeling.
It sucks spinning opponent's choice again.
Yeah, did us in again, man.
Yep. It's hard to, especially with something that I know that we suck at, especially classics. I'm like, oh man.
That was the only thing on the wheel that we did not want. And we were like, if we get that, we're done.
It's over.
So, but I mean, it happens, and it's just happened the last 2 matches. Hopefully, our luck turns around, and it happens. It was a good match, though. I enjoyed it. I always enjoy doing this. So
yeah, it's fun. It's just me and B's been studying a lot, man. Just not classics, apparently. But
classics are hard to study, man. That's like a lot of years worth of movies. So.
I was gonna say it's anything before like 79 or whatever. So that's definitely a tough thing to study.
A lot of years in there,
right? And especially like you feel like you get into a rut where no matter anytime you spin the wheel, it's always going to be something either against you or opponent's choice. So definitely don't hang your heads. You'll get out of that rut and you'll get into a rut where it'll be more like things will go your way. So I see big things for you guys. So you guys, you'll do well.
Yeah, we're gonna keep at it. Appreciate it.
We're gonna keep it going. I mean, classics, B. Classics.
Hey.
And then same question that I asked, insert name here, I'm going to ask y'all. Is there anyone out there, whether they're in the TMG teams world or not, that y'all would like to take on next?
Well, we're kind of new to this, so we have no idea who like teams are or nothing. So I mean, we're just eager to play again. So
yeah, I mean, we'll play anybody you put in front of us. We won't necessarily. We're not going to say we're going to give up, but we're not going to actually, back down from anybody. So anybody you put in front of us, we'll take.
Definitely. That is one nice thing about this kind of a tournament, not really a tournament. that I call an invitational. Just because you get one loss doesn't mean you're out. We are trying to do kind of a double elimination, but again, this is not a tournament. So we will definitely see y'all again soonish, kind of, depending on how quickly I can write questions. Because that is truly what depends on how quickly we get matches, is this guy right here. So with that, Kevin, last thoughts on this amazing match.
It was tight the whole way through, which is always what you want. I mean, even if it's a low-scoring game, you just want a good, healthy competition. Both teams were in good spirits the whole time. Nobody sour about anything. So that's all you look for in a match, and it held out, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Definitely. Whenever both teams are friendly to each other, it is always more enjoyable. So just goes to show you, don't be a dick to people. You watching this, you know who you are. Quit being a dick. With that, I have been your 38th favorite dad in the family community, Papa West, Jacob West. That has been Kevin Poss. That was the BS Bros, Steven and Bruce Boyd. You think they're brothers? They have the same last name. And their team name is the Bros. I don't know. And insert name here, Elfie, Tony Heald, and then not Tony, Jacoby Bancroft. Y'all have a good one. Be nice to each other. Have fun. Or not. I don't care. I'm not your dad.